What is a calorie? Unlocking the secret for weight loss. Welcome back to part 2. Now that we've covered the basics of what T.D.E.E is, it's time to figure out how to calculate your own T.D.E.E so you can take full control of your calorie intake and create the perfect plan for your weight loss goals. As always, this video is educational and does not constitute medical advice. How to calculate your T.D.E.E. It's all about putting together a few key pieces of information: your basal metabolic rate, BMR, the thermic effect of food, TEF, and the calories burned through physical activity. It's easier than you might think, and we'll walk through it step by step with an example. Step 1. Calculate your BMR. There are a few ways to calculate your BMR. For your own very precise BMR that takes all of your unique aspects, we have left a link in the description below. But for now, we will show you a simplified BMR estimate and use a basic rule of thumb. If you use pounds, BMR equals body weight in pounds times 10. If you use kilograms, BMR equals body weight in kilograms times 22. Let's bring in our example, Emma. She weighs 180 pounds, so her BMR calculation looks like this. BMR equals 180 pounds times 10 equals 1,800 calories per day. This means Emma's body needs 1,800 calories per day just to maintain her essential functions. Now that we figured out Emma's BMR, let's figure out her activity level. Step 2. Determine your activity level. Let's find the activity level that matches your lifestyle, because this is where we really fine-tune your T.D.E.E. If you're mostly chill and don't exercise much, sedentary, that's BMR times 1.2. If you're moving a bit with light activity, maybe a workout or sport a few days a week, lightly active, that's BMR times 1.375. For those who are getting in a solid workout 3 to 5 times a week, moderately active, you'll use BMR times 1.55. If you're all about that fitness life, hitting the gym or working out hard almost every day, very active, then it's BMR times 1.725. And finally, if you're going all out, training intensely, have a physical job, or are doubling up on workouts, super active, it's BMR times 1.9. For our example with Emma, she has a sedentary lifestyle, so we'll multiply her BMR by 1.2. 1,800 times 1.2 equals 2,160 calories per day. This means, with her current activity level, Emma needs about 2,160 calories each day. Now that we've figured out Emma's activity level, let's figure out her TEF. By the way, if you find this tip useful, check out the quiz below to discover the best personalized wellness solution for you in just 60 seconds. Within a minute, you'll know exactly what's right for your wellness. Step 3. Calculate your TEF. The thermic effect of food, TEF, is the energy your body uses to digest and process what you eat. On average, TEF accounts for about 10% of your daily caloric intake. If you're not sure of your exact intake yet, don't worry. We can estimate it based on the number we just calculated. TEF equals BMR times activity factor times 0.1. So for Emma, TEF equals 1,800 times 1.2 times 0.1 equals 216 calories. This means Emma's body uses roughly 216 calories just to process her meals each day. Step 4. Put it all together to find your T.D.E.E. To find Emma's T.D.E.E., we'll add her adjusted BMR based on her activity level and her TEF. T.D.E.E. equals BMR times activity factor plus TEF. So, T.D.E.E. equals 1,800 times 1.2 plus 216. So that makes T.D.E.E. equals 2,160 plus 216. In total, T.D.E.E. equals 2,376 calories per day. So Emma's T.D.E.E. is approximately 2,376 calories per day. This means that to maintain her current weight, given her sedentary lifestyle, she would need to consume around 2,376 calories each day. Now that you know how to calculate your T.D.E.E, stick around, because next, we'll show you how to use this number to customize a plan that fits your lifestyle perfectly for your weight loss. You don't want to miss this. By the way, if you find this tip useful, check out the quiz below to discover the best personalized wellness solution for you in just 60 seconds. How to lose weight with calorie deficit. It's time for the exciting part, creating your calorie deficit. Start with your T.D.E.E. Let's say your T.D.E.E is 2,400 calories. To create a deficit, subtract anywhere from 300 to 500 calories from that number. So you'd be looking at a daily intake of around 1,900 to 2,100 calories. By sticking to this range, you're setting yourself up for steady, realistic progress without feeling like you're missing out. If you want to lose weight gradually and sustainably, aim for a calorie deficit of about 300 to 500 calories per day. This might look like swapping out a high-calorie snack for something lighter or adding an extra walk to your daily routine. A deficit in this range can help you lose around 1 to 2 pounds per week, which is a healthy and achievable goal. Plus, you're more likely to keep the weight off long-term by making small, consistent changes. And here's the best part. You don't have to cut calories from food alone. Increasing your physical activity is another fantastic way to create a calorie deficit. Maybe you add a 30-minute workout to your routine or choose to walk instead of drive short distances. Small changes like these not only boost your energy burn, but also give you a variety of ways to reach your goals. Remember, the goal here is to create a plan that's sustainable. Extreme calorie cutting might seem tempting for quick results, but it's often hard to maintain and can lead to burnout. We want this to be a lifestyle, not a quick fix. Up next, we'll dive into practical tips and strategies to make sure you're creating a calorie deficit that's not only effective, but also sustainable for the long run. How to achieve a calorie deficit safely. Now that you know how to create a calorie deficit, let's focus on doing it safely. It's about making smart, manageable changes that fit your lifestyle without feeling overwhelming. First, reduce your calorie intake by choosing nutrient-dense, lower-calorie options. Swap out chips for air-popped popcorn, sugary drinks for sparkling water, or that heavy pasta for a lean protein and veggie stir-fry. Even picking fruit like berries over candy can make a huge difference. Next, let's talk about tracking. Using apps or food diaries can be super helpful to get a sense of how many calories are in the foods you usually eat. And don't worry, this isn't forever. It's just until you've got a solid understanding of your intake. Incorporate regular physical activity that you enjoy, whether it's simply walking to get somewhere, dancing, biking, or even a quick workout at home. And remember, staying active doesn't have to be intense. It just has to be something you love and can keep up with. And most importantly, patience and consistency are key. Small, steady changes lead to lasting results, so keep it balanced and sustainable. Up next, we'll dive into common myth about calories and weight loss. Stick with us. By the way, if you find this tip useful, check out the quiz below to discover the best personalized wellness solution for you in just 60 seconds. Common myths about calories and weight loss. Alright, let's bust some myths about calories and weight loss. You've probably heard it before. A calorie is just a calorie. But is that really true? Not quite. While calories measure the energy in food, not all calories are created equal, and what you choose to eat matters just as much as how much you eat. Imagine this. You could eat 100 calories of potato chips or 100 calories of celery. Same number, right? But your body reacts very differently to each. The chips are high in empty calories, lots of energy, but not much nutritional value. On the other hand, the celery is packed with fiber, vitamins, and water, things your body loves and uses efficiently. So, while the calorie count is the same, the nutritional value and how your body processes these foods are worlds apart. This brings us to a crucial point. Focusing only on calories without considering nutrients can be a recipe for poor health. Sure, you could technically lose weight eating nothing but junk food, but your body would miss out on the essential nutrients it needs to function at its best. This can lead to fatigue, muscle loss, and other health issues, all things we want to avoid. When planning your meals, think beyond the numbers. Choose foods that not only fit your calorie goals, but also provide quality nutrients. Whole foods like vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and whole grains fuel your body, keep you full longer, and help you feel your best. It's about creating a balance, where the calories you eat aren't just filling a quota, but actually fueling your progress. So, now that we've debunked some common myths about calories, let's take it a step further and dive into the building blocks of those calories: macronutrients. Understanding macros like proteins, fats, and carbs is key. You're fueling your body the right way. Stay with us, you won't want to miss this. Above calories, macronutrients. Now that we've talked about calories, let's dig a little deeper into what they're made of. Macronutrients. These are the real stars behind the scenes, and they determine not only how much energy you're getting, but also how your body uses that energy. Understanding macros, proteins, carbs, fats, and even alcohol can totally change the way you approach your diet and your weight loss journey. First up, let's talk about fats. Fats are the most energy-dense of all the macronutrients, packing a hefty 9 calories per gram. That's more than double the calories of carbs or protein, but don't be quick to label them as the enemy. Healthy fats, like those found in avocados, nuts, and olive oil, are essential for hormone production, brain function, and even helping you absorb vitamins. So, while they're calorie-dense, they're also incredibly important when eaten in the right amounts. Next, we have carbohydrates, which clock in at 4 calories per gram. These are your body's go-to energy source, fueling everything from your workouts to your daily tasks. Think of carbs as the quick, accessible fuel your body loves. But not all carbs are equal. Whole grains, fruits, and vegetables provide energy along with essential fiber and nutrients, while refined carbs like sugary snacks give you energy but lack the nutrients your body needs. The right balance of carbs can keep your energy levels steady and help you power through your day. Proteins also provide 4 calories per gram, but they're more than just an energy source. They're your body's building blocks, crucial for muscle repair, growth, and overall maintenance. Whether you're lifting weights or just going about your daily activities, proteins play a huge role in keeping your muscles strong and your body functioning efficiently. Foods like lean meats, eggs, fish, and legumes are excellent sources of protein that fuel your body and keep you feeling satisfied longer. And finally, an often overlooked source of calories: alcohol. Yep, alcohol has its own calorie count, sitting at 7 calories per gram. It's more energy-dense than carbs and protein, but doesn't provide any nutritional value. So, while that glass of wine or beer adds to your calorie intake, it doesn't come with the benefits that fats, carbs, or proteins do. That's why it's important to be mindful of how much alcohol you're consuming if you're managing your calorie deficit. So, as you can see, calories aren't just numbers. They're made up of different types of fuel, each with its own role. Up next, we'll show you how to balance these macronutrients in your diet so you can get the most out of your calories while staying on track with your weight loss goals. Check out this next video about calorie deficit and weight loss, and we'll see you there. Also, make sure to check out that link in the description for our best recommendations when it comes to calorie deficit and weight loss.